Wolverine, Old Man Logan. Nobody knows what happened on the night the heroes fell. All we know is that they disappeared, and evil triumphed, and the bad guys have been calling the shots ever since. What happened to Wolverine is the biggest mystery of all. Some say they hurt him like no one ever hurt before. Others say he just grew tired of all the fighting and retired to a simpler life. Either way, he hasn't raised his voice or popped his claws in close to 50 years. His old friends would barely recognize him now.
Pa? Tractor broke down again, Pa. I tried my best to patch it up, but I reckon we need a brand new engine.
Well, unless you got some magic beans to sell, I don't know how we're gonna get one, Scotty.
So what do we do now?
Some heavy lifting, I guess. Our Abe Donovan said he wouldn't give me $20 for the pigs. I told him they was clean, but he just wouldn't take the risk after last time.
I can't say I blame him. How many did he lose? 500? What are we gonna do, Logan?
I'll think of something.
Jolene from the market offered $38 for the Xbox. Said she'd make it an even 40 if we threw in that long life battery.
We are not selling the children's toys, Marine.
Just an idea is all. Rent's due in 2 days' time, and we got nothing else worth selling. Besides, the kids know how tight things are. We don't mind, Pa. We hardly got time to play with it anyway.
I am not selling my children's toys.
My friend Becky's mom was saying you used to be a superhero. She said you was in some kind of team before the bad guys took over. Is that true, Pa?
You tell Becky's mom there's no such thing as superheroes. Now be a good girl and pass me those bread rolls.
You know Jade didn't mean no harm. Only natural a child would be curious about what her father used to do. Don't be angry with her, Logan. She's just a little girl.
It's not the baby I'm angry with. It's myself. How could I let things get this bad? You know what they do when you don't make rent. You heard what happened to that family over the ridge.
But they missed payments 3 months in a row. This is our first time in over 20 years.
It doesn't matter. They can't look weak in front of Doom and the Kingpin and all the other landlords. They have to punish people.
Just tell them they'll get double next month, Logan. They'll understand. I'm sure they can be reasonable when they want to be.
These are Bruce Banner's grandchildren, Marine. They don't do reasonable. Put the gun away, boy.
It's okay, Pa. Nobody'll see it. I'll just keep it close in case these goons give us trouble.
Only way that'll happen is if they see your damn gun.
I was only trying to help. For sake.
And watch your language, boy. You stop that cussing, you hear me?
Logan, the Hulk gang's here.
Miss Banner.
Wolverine. Oh, excuse me, I keep forgetting. You don't like people calling you by your old name anymore. Is it Mr. Wolverine you go by these days?
Logan's fine.
That's right. Wolverine died the night the bad guys beat your asses. How forgetful of me. Now, we'll cut to the chase here, Logan, because we know you don't have this month's rent, which is why my brothers are here today. You met Otis and Charlie?
Once or twice.
Well, you being such a badass all those years ago, they were worried this might turn nasty. Of course, I tried to explain you were a pacifist now, but you know what brothers are like.
Are you ready to take your punishment, Runt? Or do we get to flatten your crappy little farm? You deaf, old man? Are you ready to take your beating? This punk trying to piss us off?
Logan!
Well, yes, sir. I'm ready to take my beating.
Good. Oh, Wolverine, how the hell did they mess you up so bad you won't even defend yourself?
Come on, punk. You used to be the most dangerous man alive. We're just a bunch of hillbillies.
Get your hands off my paw.
He's funny. Just be glad we got a sense of humor, little man. Double next month or everybody dies. It doesn't look too bad to me. That's because you're blind, Hawkeye. Even so, your healing factor might not be what it used to be, but it still knows how to piece you back together. That said, a punctured lung is the least of your worries if you don't find their money soon. You got any little nest eggs tucked away? What do you think?
I think you're in a lot of trouble. The only question is what you're willing to do about it.
If you're talking about fighting, I ain't interested. I will never raise my fists again. Oh, I know. They kicked our butts when there were hundreds of us. What chance would we have against them now? My days of fighting supervillains are behind me too, Logan. This is more of a business proposition. What kind of business? A delivery job. Is it legal?
You'd ask an old Avenger if he'd ever break the law? I need to get a package to the East Coast inside 2 weeks, but driving there myself is impossible. I need a navigator, and I'm willing to pay you $500 for your troubles. That's an awful lot of dough, Wolverine. And an awful lot of rent. What do you say?
My name is Logan.
Sure it is. You sure you want to go through with this, honey? New Babylon's hardly the nicest place. Never mind what you'll face getting there.
What choice do we have? Besides, it's just a couple of weeks each way, and it sets us up for a long, long time. Scotty, I want you to look after your mother and sister now, here? Jade, I want you to promise you'll behave.
I promise.
I love you, baby girl.
I love you too, Pa.
Oh, please, if Sabretooth could see you now. What the hell are you doing in the driving seat, you old fool?
It's my car, ain't it? Your job is to read the map and nudge my arm if you spot any potholes.
This really the Spider-Mobile?
Built by Johnny Storm himself and customized, of course, by me and one of my ex-wives. Now, fasten your safety belt. My muty friend, this mule's got a hell of a kick.
It's fast. It has to be if we're going to cross the 4 main kingdoms. Now, turn on the sat-nav and tell me if we're driving the right direction. 1 mile down, 3,000 to go.
Awesome. Get ready for the ride of your life.
We ain't exactly keeping a low profile here, Hawkeye.
Good. The spider buggy loves attention. Besides, I got Wolverine as my wingman. Who the hell's gonna mess with us?
I already told you. I ain't that guy no more.
Yeah, well, let's just say I don't think you're as harmless as all those idiots think you are.
You couldn't be more wrong.
The animal's still in there, Logan. I can smell it.
Hawkeye, look out! We're heading for a cliff.
Would you relax? It's the spider buggy, dude. She can take her share of knocks.
This cargo we're moving out to New Babylon, I gotta ask. Is it drugs you got back there?
Don't ask me stuff like that, man. Please. I don't need reminding how far I've fallen.
Oh, no.
What's up?
According to the sat-nav, we're already in San Francisco, but there's nothing around for miles.
Wouldn't be the first thing not to work in here.
No, it's working fine. We're right in the heart of Union Square and facing onto Market Street. What the hell's going on?
Moloids.
What? Underground race the mole man found. Little yellow guys who go blind in the light. Some folks reckon they're the planet's immune system. They were resting down there for millions of years, but the moment our numbers hit 8 billion people, the planet released them to thin us all out. I heard they'd been feeding in Europe and Asia. This is the first I've seen an American attack. They can sink entire cities. Right beneath the ground. Wow. What are you doing? Just checking to see if there's any survivors. Must have been a whole lot of people living here before this. Smell anything? All dead. Just what we needed. More stuff to worry about. Thank God I've got my big bad Wolverine for protection. The name's Logan, Hawkeye. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're just a simple farmer helping me out for some rent money, right? The wife and kids are back in Sacramento, man. You don't need to pretend anymore. What the hell? Ghost Riders.
Keep him away from the buggy, man. Don't let him touch the cargo.
I don't think he's listening, old-timer.
Ugh. What's the matter, pig? Stand up. Fight back. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
I will never hurt another living soul. You can do what you like to me, boy, but I refuse to strike you back.
Well, that's pretty stupid. Now, let's see what they got in here. It's drugs, man. The blind guy's a courier. I heard about some shipment on its way out east, and
Yeah, that's right, bitches. Just keep making noises.
Hawkeye, what have you done?
Oh, don't you start. I'm pissed off with you as it is. You've taken an oath not to pop your claws. All of a sudden you're this beautiful pacifist. I've been telling you this since we left Sacramento. Yeah, but I didn't think you meant it. What the hell did they do to you, man? They broke me, bub. Only reason I'm still alive. Sometimes I feel insulted they didn't kill me. Like I was so insignificant they didn't need to worry. Thor and Cap and Tony Stark, they all got targeted and taken down inside the first few hours. But the bad guys basically ignored me. Was it because I used to be one of them? Or because they thought I was some kind of joke? And you saw how much I can still kick butt. Even with the glaucoma, I can still take care of myself. Yeah, you're a regular badass, Hawkeye. Now where did all these crowds come from? That's Hammer Falls, just up ahead, the place where the Absorbing Man and Magneto finished off our Great White Hope. You never been this far before? Not in 50 years. This is where they come to pray that the superheroes come back. You know, like the old days when they'd just rise from the dead with some cool new costume. Ain't gonna happen. Don't I know it, but no point telling them that. Dude, the human spirit dies without a hope in their coffee. Who's in charge of this place? Doesn't have had to fall under Banner's jurisdiction. Nah, the Kingpin's the landlord around these parts, man. The Hulk just got California. What's with all the trinkets and statues? I doubt the president would be happy with all this superhero memorabilia. Oh, he turns a blind eye when there's money to be made. Hammer Falls is the #1 tourist attraction in America. Jesus. Tell me about it.
Hawkeye, thank goodness you're here. It's me, Ultron 8. Did you get the message from Tanya?
Excuse me?
You didn't get the message?
No, we're just passing through, Ultron. My friend and I are headed for New Babylon, man. We only stopped here for a Coke and some fries.
Incredible. This truly is the town where miracles happen. Come on, Tanya's over in the garage.
Who's Tanya? Ex-wife number 3. I never tell you about this one? She's Peter Parker's youngest daughter. Really great sense of humor. Well, it was was only a matter of time, wasn't it? Filling her head with all your nonsense. Excuse me? Ashley and her friends formed a super team, Clint. Said they didn't like the way Kingpin ran this place, and they were headed north to take the big man down. All 3 of them got captured, boys. They say he plans to execute them first thing in the morning. Couldn't you tell her your drug dealer stories? At least that way she'd earn a living. I don't understand. Who are we even talking about here? She's talking about Ashley, man. Our daughter.
Be honest, I never really had Ashley pegged as the superhero type.
That's because you walked away when she was 3 months old, Hawkeye. Ultron 8 is the only father she ever really knew. Tanya, please don't start any trouble. And besides, what are you talking about? Her grandfather was Spider-Man, and her dad was an Avenger. Being a superhero is hardwired into her DNA. Even so, she always struck me as more of an evil badass type. She never really seemed especially altruistic. Excuse me, but are we even having this conversation? Our daughter is about to be executed by the Kingpin here. Are you going to help her, or is she just going to die? Of course we're going to help her. I'm not a complete dirtbag. Speak for yourself. What? I got hired as your map reader, bub. I ain't getting dragged into one of your stupid adventures. Are you kidding me? My daughter's going to die, and you're arguing about the contract? The deal was I helped you get to New Babylon. I ain't going up against the Kingpin. Bad enough you got me running drugs for you, jackass. I'll pay you double. What? You need to clear your debts with the Hulk gang, right? You help me save my daughter, and I'll double your money. I still ain't fighting. All I'm asking is you read the friggin' map, Logan. And that's it. Scout's honor. Okay, it's a deal, but just so we're clear. I'd rather die than pop these claws again. You understand? I reckon I can fight my own battles. Now come on, we can't waste any more time here. The Kingpin lives in Salt Lake City, and that's already a 12-hour drive. Mr. Logan, for luck, sir. Come on, dude. Charlie Xavier was faster on his feet. I know the schedule was tight as it was, but Salt Lake City is still on the way, and I swear this won't take long. You have my word, I'll have you back in time to pay your landlords, Logan. We're both in this for our kids now, Hawkeye. We're only doing what we have to. I still can't believe she's actually out there calling herself a superhero. I mean, I know it's insane in the current climate, but man, I gotta be honest with you. I am so friggin' proud. What the hell's this? What's wrong? According to the map, we're in Cedar City, but all I'm seeing is miles of nothing, and a big church spire sticking out of the ground. You okay up there, bub? Bub, I said, are you okay?
My lords, they swallowed the whole town. I climbed and climbed to the highest point, but everybody else, they just went under.
There's nothing we can do here, man. But, come on. Ashley needs us more than he does.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Daredevil and the Punisher. 2 of those 3 superheroes who waltzed into town to save everyone from the Kingpin of crime.
That's me, incidentally.
Unfortunately, what these boys seem to forget is that they were going after one of the most evil badasses in all creation. I'm the man who killed Magneto, after all. You remember Magneto? He got this place after that superhero holocaust he engineered with Dr. Doom and the President and all the other bigwigs. But the big man made one stupid mistake, boys and girls. Bitch got old.
Please, just tell us what you've done with Ashley.
Your skinny ringleader? Well, let's just say I'm still thinking up something nasty. You guys got off light.
Can't believe those punks coming after you like that.
A little bloodletting's healthy every now and then, boys. Just to remind everyone who Top Dog is. Kingpin's coming out of the stadium now and getting a rock star reception down there. What's the matter with these clowns? The guy's a psychopath.
Just shows how bad things were under Magneto. The Kingpin's a street fighter, a man of the people. He worked his way up from nothing, and folks respect that. Plus, he keeps them entertained. Anything on Ashley?
Locked up in that customized Walmart across the street. Security's tight. Maybe 50 bodies from the ground to the roof, each one armed to the teeth. It ain't gonna be easy, Hawkeye.
Good thing I got my genius plan.
Just make sure it don't involve me. I already told you I will not be a party to violence here.
Relax, Powder Puff. All you've got to do is drive.
I don't get what you're so angry about anyway. You don't like living here. You should try a week in Doom's Quarter.
The Kingpin looks after us, Spider-Bitch. All he asks in return is a little loyalty.
I guess it must be in the blood, your dad being Hawkeye and your grandfather being Peter Parker. But what the hell were you thinking, huh? That you and your friends were gonna save everyone?
Faster. We need to hit at least 200.
This genius plan of yours, it wouldn't just be smashing through the walls and killing everybody, would it?
Yep.
That ain't genius.
It is if it works.
What the hell?
That'll be Dad.
You're on your own here, bub. Like I said, I am not taking part in this stupid frickin' fight.
Relax. I can handle these punks. Especially when they keep yelling and giving away their positions. Ashley, where's the control panel?
31 inches to the left of my voice.
Gotcha.
What the hell's going on in here? You just made your first big mistake, Kingpin. You got old.
Ouch. That as messy as it sounded?
Worse.
Ugh. Ashley, what are you doing?
What I came here to do. Seize control of the Kingpin's quarter.
I thought you came here to free everybody.
That's because you're stupid, Dad. I killed the Kingpin like he killed Magneto. Now it's time to show these boys what their new boss is made of. Damn you to hell for making me do this, Hawkeye.
You don't have to do this, Ashley.
I don't have to do anything, Dad. I'm doing it because I want to.
What the hell? Logan?
Jesus wept. You okay?
No.
Just get inside and keep your head down, Hawkeye. Stop! 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 Jesus, Logan. Nice kid you got there.
Just shut up and drive, huh?
What are you doing standing around? Get after them. I don't believe this.
What's wrong?
There must be 50 cars on our tails, and they're gaining fast. I think there's guys on dinosaurs, too. Where the hell did they get dinosaurs?
Savage Land imports. Midwest's covered in them.
Oh, God, you feel that rumbling? They must be right behind us. That ain't them. It's an earthquake. Holy... Strap yourself in, quick. Hawkeye. I think we just got mugged by the Moloids. They're the ones who do this stuff, right? How long was I out? Feels like I popped a couple joints, but I don't remember nothing. You okay, bub? Go to hell, you sons of...
Logan, it's okay. I'm over here.
What?
Use your light stick. It blinds them. Their eyes are so used to the dark they can't see a thing in the light. They've been scratching the car for hours trying to get in. I heard those people screaming, man. What's been happening?
Easy, bub. I got your back. Just take it easy in there. Everything's gonna be fine.
What? Oh, what's that noise?
Get your ass out of here, you little freak. Okay, now I'm gonna turn on the headlights, but I gotta warn you. I can smell what's up ahead and it ain't too pretty.
Oh, God. Have they eaten everybody? Is that what's been happening? Have they eaten all those guys who were chasing us?
Yep.
What are we going to do? We could be hundreds of feet underground here. Maybe even thousands.
We got Parker's old car, don't you remember? It does whatever a spider can. How many of these damn dinosaurs are out here?
Hundreds, dude. They were all the rage a few years back, but expensive to keep, so a lot of them got dumped. We'll be fine as long as we're wearing that spray I gave you.
What the hell is that?
If it's a Manhattan skyscraper lying on top of a huge big guy, that'll be the Baxter Building.
Who's the guy?
Thor's half-brother Loki. Man, you missed yourself one hell of a fight that night. I always wonder what happened to Reed and Sue. We know what happened to Ben and Johnny, but Reed and Sue are still a mystery. Somebody said Kang beat them up and dumped them in the time stream, but they heard this third hand from the Shocker of all people.
Maybe they'll come back and save the world, you know? Like the old days.
Yeah, right. A little late for that, don't you think?
You still shook up about Ashley?
I was the first thing she ever saw, man. The first human being she ever laid eyes on. How much of an honor is that, huh? I helped so many people leave this world. It was so damn cool to watch someone arrive. How the hell did I screw things up so bad? Hey, at least you seem a little more like your old self.
That's what I'm afraid of.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. But I ain't that guy anymore, Hawkeye. I love my wife, I love my kids, and I love that little life we've carved out for ourselves. I'm doing this job so we can make our rent. You gotta believe that. I ain't excited by death anymore.
Easy, bro. Nobody said you were.
Well, excuse us, ladies. I didn't realize tonight was...
Go ahead, bub. Just try to make a joke. Logan!
What happened, man? What did they do to you?
Sit down, and I'll tell you. You want to know what happened? You want to know why I haven't popped my claws in 50 years? Well, it all goes back to the night the villains got their act together, like all our stupid stories. Distress calls?
Yeah, from the Avengers, S.H.I.E.L.D., the Fantastic Four, Wakanda, just about everywhere, Logan. I'm trying to call them back, but all I'm getting is a high-pitched noise. Thoughts?
We need to get out of here, Jubilee. Now.
No, you needed to get out of here 20 minutes ago. Hello, Wolverine. This is the big one. Ugh. You know how many supervillains there are for every superhero out here? 20? 50? It was only a matter of time before someone organized all that latent talent. Quick, hit the evacuation tunnels. Come on, we've done this 1,000,000 times in training. We got our greatest minds together and worked the whole thing out.
The best people on our side for the best people on yours. This is the end, little man. Not on my watch, bub. Oh my God! Cyclops! Storm! Where the hell is everybody?
Nobody knows. They've been missing since the alarms went off. What do we do, Wolverine?
Just get out of here and don't look back. No matter what you hear, you understand. Don't look back. Bullseye was the last to die. We fought for close to 90 minutes, but the bastard just wouldn't go down. All we did was take chunks out of one another. Even with his knives in my back, all I could think about was what was going on out there, what they'd done to the other superheroes, and what he'd do to the kids if I didn't seize my chance. Logan, stop, please. Why are you doing this? You're supposed to be our friend. Huh? Oh dear. Did you really think you could do this all alone? Take down 40 supervillains? Talk about delusions of grandeur. But your friends, people who would hesitate, that's a different matter entirely. My name is Mysterio, the Master of Illusions. My thanks on behalf of the criminal community. You murdered the X-Men? Stabbed every one of them, right through the heart. But I didn't know it was them, Hawkeye. Mysterio made them look and feel and even smell different. I swear to God, I had no idea. What happened then? Who knows? All I remember was walking through the woods and the trees, sobbing and crying. It could have been days. It could have been weeks. All that sticks in my head was the leaves being wet and the taste of blood in my mouth. And the animals. The animals were so scared of me. The Battle of Vegas, that final showdown between the heroes and the bad guys, it didn't even register. They broke me so bad I couldn't even think. All I wanted was to hurt myself, pay a price for what I'd done. So I waited on a freight train and killed Wolverine dead. But a train couldn't kill you, not with your healing factor. No, but it hurt. And sometimes that's enough. Now, you just try telling me Wolverine didn't deserve to die. You just try telling me I've been a fool to hide these claws for 50 years. I wouldn't dare. I'm a farmer now, Hawkeye. These hands don't do nothing except tend the land. So don't even think about asking me to fight again, you hear me? I will never hurt another living soul. Your call, brother. 80 cents to cross the river, guys. Pay up or I sick the ants on ya. This is a joke. 80 cents or the road ends here. Man, I got a million little friends to back me up. All they waiting on is Dwight to give the word. 80 cents, Dwight. Now stay out of trouble, huh? Much obliged, Mr. Barton. Have a good one, sir. Was he serious? Oh, Dwight's always serious. Trust me, man. That was 80 cents well spent. That story you told me, man, what happened to you back in Westchester? Well, I'm sorry for making you do this, Logan. If I'd known what you'd been through. Forget about it, bub. The past only hurts if we let it catch up with us. Holy... What the hell's going on, Logan? I don't know. It's a T-Rex with Venom's face or something. Does it really friggin' matter? Oh man, he must have bonded with one of the Savage Land dinosaurs. Would you just shut up and start blowing holes in him, please?
It's Logan. I'd recognize him anywhere. He's got Hawkeye with him, and they're both being chased by that alien thing that was always annoying Spider-Man. Send Black Bolt. If memory serves, the symbiote was very sensitive to sound.
What's going on? Have you knocked it on its ass? I'm blind, you idiot. You tell me. You are so damn useless, Hawkeye. Huh? What the hell?
Stop.
What in God's name?
Would somebody mind telling me what just happened here? Holy crap, did we just teleport? Good evening, gentlemen. I hope you'll forgive Black Bolt's lack of explanation, but he's a man of few words, I'm afraid. My name is Emma Frost, and I bid you welcome to the Forbidden Quarter.
Emma?
Oh, we know who you are, sweet cheeks. We just want to know why you kidnapped us in our $600 automobile. First of all, the Spider-Mobile didn't cost you anything, Hawkeye. You won it playing cards with the Mandarin 20 years ago. And even then you were cheating with a plant and an earpiece. Secondly, you haven't been kidnapped. You've been rescued, and this car you're so worried about is being repaired by our technicians. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, darling. We're your first good news since you started this adventure.
I don't get it. How come you're still so young?
I'm the most powerful psychic in the world, Logan. You see what I want you to see. Even this place isn't quite as pretty as it looks.
Where the hell are we, anyway?
The last place on Earth where our once great race can live without fear of persecution. We're not the future anymore, didn't you hear?
What do you mean?
Those theories about us being the next stage in human evolution were simply that, I'm afraid. Just theories. There's 20 of us now, and not a single mutant born in close to 40 years. We were a blip, Logan. Nothing more than a brief genetic anomaly.
Ah, boo-hoo. Maybe we'd feel a little more sorry for you if you hadn't sold us down the river.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm a survivor, Hawkeye. Marrying my husband saved a lot of mutant lives.
Oh, don't give me that. You had Black Bolt on your side.
And they had Loki, and Dormammu, and Magneto. Need I continue? We simply forged a pact in the interests of our species.
Whatever.
It's still in you, isn't it? This superhero thing. Deep down, you haven't changed at all. I know what's in the box, Hawkeye.
Well, let's just hope you can still keep a secret, skank.
That's the buggy operational again, Miss Frost. We fixed her up as clean as a whistle.
Excellent. Now be good, boys, and show our visitors to the eastern exit, would you?
Whatever you say, Miss Frost.
Well, Logan, did you find that peace you always craved?
Huh.
This life you've built for yourself in California. Are you happy with your wife and children? Did you finally find contentment?
You're the mind reader.
Then congratulations.
What was she talking about there, Hawkeye? What are you carrying in that case?
Mind your own business.
It isn't drugs.
I said, mind your own business, Logan.
Only 20 minutes from Pym Falls now, bub. That's the entrance to New Babylon, right? I wonder why they called it Pym Falls.
Keep your eyes on the road, man. You'll find out soon enough.
Look at this place.
New Babylon, man, where anything can happen. Can I be frank with you, Logan? This trip we just made, it wasn't what you think. That drug running thing was just a cover story, dude.
What? You better not be ripping me off here, bub. I go back home without that cash, and the Hulk gang's eating my kids for breakfast.
Relax, short stuff. I'm an ex-superhero.
And an ex-supervillain.
Would you shut up? You'll get your cash. These guys we're meeting got money to burn. I just wanted to give you a heads up before we made contact. I thought you'd be glad I wasn't running drugs this time.
I am glad.
So smile for sake. Hey, anybody seen the fat man around here?
Hawkeye. I am so pleased to see you, my friend. We heard you got killed back in Utah, man. We thought you'd never make it.
Oh, it was nothing we couldn't handle, Tobias. We got blown off course for a couple of days, but the merchandise is as safe as houses.
You mind if we take a look?
Be my guest. 99 vials of super soldier serum for the 99 members of your Rebel Alliance.
What?
Tobias is the front man for a super team being put together, and my contacts on the West Coast are only too pleased to lend a hand.
It's beautiful, Hawkeye. This is all we need. The villains are dead or divided or fat. This is all we need to start the next Avengers team.
Well, I'm afraid there's still some tiny little small print you and I haven't spoken about, Tobias.
Not a problem. How much do you need?
Oh, it's not money. Not for me, anyway. All I'm after is a cast-iron assurance.
Which is?
A place on this super team and a vial of the super serum.
Is this a joke?
The Red Skull killed my friends, dude. When they're going down, I want a piece of them. You understand? Now either count me in or the deal is off.
Once an Avenger, always an Avenger, huh? It's a deal, old man. You've got your place on the team.
Awesome. You have no idea how much this means to me. I feel like I felt when they first made me Avenger. Just to have someone believe in me like this.
Hawkeye.
What the hell?
Down, boy.
Oh.
Undercover S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. You just walked straight into a sting, Hawkeye.
There is no super team. There is no Rebel Alliance.
You really think the president wouldn't know every conversation that goes down in this town?
What do you want me to do? Beg? You think because I'm old and blind I'm going to give you that satisfaction?
Do your worst.
Okay.
What are you whispering, Captain? Is that a prayer? Well, there's no God here today, just me. Why didn't we think of this years ago, eh? I knew you couldn't beat us if I ever got them organized. Do you know what's coming next? We're going to carve up your beloved country among all our chief lieutenants. The Abomination wants California, Doom wants the Bible Belt, and Magneto wants Las Vegas for some godforsaken reason. Guess who gets the White House? As for the rest of the world, well, who'd want it now, eh? Shh, don't get upset. It'll all be over soon. Even now I'd beat you. Even as an old man, I'm still strong. My wife thinks I'm morbid, Heinz, but I consider his uniform the most glorious of all our prizes. The ancients wore the skins of their fallen foes. Why shouldn't I be allowed my eccentricities?
Tobias and the S.H.I.E.L.D. team have those corpses you requested, Skull. Should I tell them you're unavailable?
Just send them in. So, this is the super soldier serum that had everyone so excited. All that trouble over one little box.
You have to understand, sir. Captain America rising from the dead is a very potent myth for Americans.
Well, he's not coming back this time, Tobias.
Are all these things for real?
Oh yes, this is my trophy room. This is where I come when I need to make decisions. What better place for inspiration than here among the corpses of my enemies?
I still can't believe you've got Hawkeye in there.
I know. I never really rated him either, but credit where it's due. It would seem churlish now not to stack him with the Parkers and the Starks. How many more are out there, Tobias? How many other would-be heroes holding meetings in their basements?
Nothing we can't handle, her skull.
You've done well, my friend. This money you were using to flush them out, I want you to keep it and have some fun.
Sir, there's something wrong with the accomplice.
Of course there is. You riddled him with bullets.
No, his wounds are disappearing. He's...
You're going down, Skull.
Well, this is an unexpected surprise. I thought you walked the path of the righteous man these days, Wolverine. Is this because we killed your little friend? Look at you. You're not just out of shape. You won't even pop your adamantium claws anymore. Oh, what did we do to you, Wolverine? You're pathetic. Automatic locks. What the hell? You should have stayed in whatever hole you crawled into, little arschcracker. At least that way you could have died in your bed. No! Stay down, you son of a bitch. Don't make me laugh. You haven't got the guts. Everybody back. We need to blow the doors. Can't let the kids down. Can't let the kids down. Gotta find something to fight them with. Mr. President, what's going on? Are you okay, sir? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Reckon I need this dough more than you do, Tobias. Code Red, emergency at the White House, boys. All units must attend. Suit to voice control. Avengers clearance code Bravo 240. Full speed back to California. Fuel rods are running low, sir. Recharge required. Ignore it. Just go faster. Fuel rods are empty. Just keep going. Advise emergency landing. Just keep going, computer. I will not let my family down, you understand? What the hell? What do you think it is, Silas? Is it human? Well, under a time shell it is. And a mighty fine shell it is, too. Looks like grade A chromium from here. And he seems to be clutching some kind of case. Silas! Get the hell away from me. This money's for my family. You get me? I will not be stopped when I've come this far. Donovan, thank God. Old man Donovan. Oh, hell, are you a sight for sore eyes? Tell him I got it. Tell Marine I got the money and we don't have to worry about the Hulk gang no more. Oh, Logan. What's wrong? Where's my wife and kids? What the hell's going on here, Donovan? The Hulk gang already been for their money. What are you talking about? We got 2 more weeks. They said they got bored. Now, don't go doing something stupid. They'll only take it out on the rest of us, and you ain't the man you used to be, Logan. You can honor your family by grieving
and giving those kids a good Christian burial. You know we're always here for you, Logan, but you gotta promise us you will not go looking for revenge in those hills. You understand? Logan?
The name isn't Logan, bub. It's Wolverine. I'm still ticked off Pappy Banner wouldn't let us eat those kids. They look delicious. It wasn't snack time, Rufus. Pappy took us there to send that old fool Logan a message. His wife's dead body would have been enough. Little redheads taste like bacon, Woody. The least he could have done is let us eat one. Would you shut up and clean your damn bloodstains? Bo and Luke got the video working, and Billy Bob found 2 Jim Belushi movies. There's one where he's a cop and his partner's a dog. It looks pretty damn hilarious. Rufus? Hell, you don't need to sulk just 'cause I was yelling at you.
Rufus? Alright. Sometimes I just can't believe what a retard you are, little cousin. Stealing their Game Boy I can understand, but what the hell kind of pleasure does a grown man get from a little girl's doll?
I like Raggedy Ann. She's pretty. Have a sniff at her face, Eustace. You can still smell the baby milk.
Oh man, this is too messed up even for me. Give me 5 more beers, old man. My boys and I are out celebrating a job well done.
Whatever you say, Mr. Luke. Just don't cause any trouble.
Come on, dude. Is this a face that's gonna start trouble? What the hell? What's going on? Oh, get out of my way, you little... Somebody find the flashlight.
Luke, is that you? God almighty.
Well, man, what can I say? Thank you kindly for your hospitality, and be sure to thank the ladies once they all regain consciousness. My pleasure, Bo. Just be sure to tell your pappy what a good time you boys had, and maybe you'll knock a little off our rent this month. What was you out celebrating anyways?
Trust me, sweet cheeks, you don't want to know.
Try me. You think he's going to come here, Pappy? Even though there's so many of us, you think he's gonna come here looking for revenge? We killed his wife and children, Bobby Joe. Laid them out like they was a damn finger buffet. You bet your ass he's coming here. Sweet Jesus. God, I've missed these fights. What the hell?
It's Bo. What's he got in his mouth?
Oh. No more games. No more talking. I'm just here to kill you people. Banner, get out here and face me, you coward! Would you be quiet? You're going to wake the baby. Just like old times, huh, Wolverine? It's been years since I had something good to smash. A lot of folks say that I went mad, that the radiation sickness did something to my brain. But who else was I gonna mate with besides my first cousin? Jenny She-Hulk was the only woman out there who could take the damn pace. I told my boys we had to make an example of you, but the honest truth was I wanted my old Wolverine back. I got bored being a landlord, bored being a supervillain. I needed someone cool to kill to make me feel alive again. Shut up!
This isn't a joke. This isn't another one of those stupid fights. This is where it ends, you redneck son of a bitch. That's for my wife and kids. You idiot. You shouldn't have made me angry, Logan. People push themselves when I get angry.
Pappy Banner, you in here, sir? It's your grandson, Billy Bob. You remember? Bo's oldest boy. I went to my friends to fetch those Jim Belushi movies, and when I got back, the whole crew was dead. Did Wolverine really do this? Did one man really kill our entire family?
That he did, Billy Bob. But I fought him and beat him and made him my supper. He isn't going to be hurting us anymore.
But he's wiped us all out, Pappy. Far as I can see, the Hulk gang's just you and me now.
Bless little baby Bruce. Don't forget my favorite now, Billy Bob. But you and me are all we need to keep this thing going, son. Once we grab ourselves some women from Hef's old place, we can start the whole thing over. My superpower is surviving, boy. Don't you get it? The atomic blast, the rise of the supervillains, staying alive in a world without hope.
You okay, Pappy? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just had this weird cramp the last couple hours and... Jesus, my guts.
Wait a minute. Did you say you ate Wolverine?
Yeah, no big deal. We've been snacking on our own foes for years, Billy Bob.
But none of them had healing factors.
You gotta be kidding, you little runt.
What the hell?
What's the matter, Banner? Something you ate? Pants, boots, and coat. Hand him over and you might live a little longer.
Whatever you say, Wolverine. Just don't hurt me and stay away from baby Bruce.
What makes you think I'm gonna leave the baby? The Hulk robbed me of my family. Only fair I should take away his.
Everybody loved Marine and those kids. They were beautiful, Logan.
The best.
It's good you got their little toys back too, huh?
It's something.
You're sure you're ready to walk away and leave all this behind?
All I got here are memories, Abe, and I can take those wherever I go. My wife and babies don't live here no more.
You really going out to take 'em down, Mr. Logan? You really gonna bring the law back to this country?
Why not? Got nothing better to do.
You realize it's impossible, right?
A friend told me there was no such word.
And who might that be?
The same man who taught me to forgive myself. Besides, I got a little partner to help me out, and there's a nice poetic justice to Bruce Banner Jr. being the first guy on my new team. You comfy there, little buddy?
Things have changed, you silly old fool. This ain't a world for super teams and big grand plans. All you're gonna do is get yourself killed.
Oh, yeah? Well, they killed me 50 years ago, bub, and I got better. I figure I've kept my head down long enough.